Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. My name is Natalie and I am the owner of Nautical Beauty, which is a mobile beauty service located in Perth, Western Australia. Going back a few months, I did this video. It is my Cruella de Vil inspired makeup look. And I thought that for today's video, I would continue on with that sort of theme, which is Disney characters inspired makeup looks. So I thought that I would dive in with one of my favorite Disney films that pretty much I love it so much I even have it tattooed to me, The Little Mermaid. So please sit back, relax and enjoy. Alright, as you can tell, I have already done my foundation, my brows. I am up to my concealer, which I'm going to put on but just let sit for a bit. So I'm just using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. You know, the one that I use constantly. Which looks like it's also running out. I've also put a little bit on my eyelids as well. So I'm just going to let that sit for a moment, but I just want to go over what I used. I used the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Primer. I then went in and used a little bit of the colour corrector from Australis, which is the green one because green cancels out red. I had a few little red spots on my face that I wanted to cancel out. I did do my brows first and I went in with the Morphe Brow Gel, just like this. Grabbed my angle brush and went through them. And then I went in with my foundation, which was just the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover foundation. This is a full coverage, lightweight, protective makeup foundation. I've just blended that all in. Now the concealer's on, so I'm just going to grab my beauty blender and I'm just going to blend that in. Once again, I already put it over my eyelids, so my eyelids are primed, ready to go. Just making sure it's all blended in. Alright, so that should be all blended in nicely. So I'm just going to put on some translucent powder. So I'm using the Mercier translucent powder, just hitting it in the lid. And then from that, just going to grab a fluffy brush. And then that is going where I have concealed. Alright, I'm just going to leave my face there and I'll come back once I've done my eyes and we can finish the rest with the bronzer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera and do one eye, and then I'll come back and I will show you how to do it. So I will be back. Alright, so I have done one eye. I've done the green, the purple and stuff like that. So now I'm going to show you how to do it on the other side. So for this look, I have used the Morphe Colour Burst palette. It is the one that I used in last week's video. It is super colourful and I think the colours are super pigmented and I love it. So first we're going to start off with the green. Now because Ariel's tail is green, that is what we're going for. So I'm just going to grab my brush. So I've just got this arch sort of brush, and what we're going to do, we're going to dive into this colour here. And we're just slowly going to stamp it just above our crease. If you need to keep diving back in with green, by all means go for it, kind of like so. And then using the same brush, just dive in with a bit of a darker green, like this one here, and follow that same path. Done. So next we're going to go in and grab another brush, just this flat one here, and you're going back in with the very first shade that you used, and that is going all over your lid. You don't need a lot of that one, just enough to cover the lid. Just like so. Okay, so next we're going to do what is known as a cut crease. Now I haven't really shown you cut creases on this channel before, only because I'm not confident personally with doing it. But we are going to give it a go. So what you need is a brush. I'm going to move a bit closer to this one. So what you need is a brush. It's just a flat, normal flat brush, and you need some concealer. Now with this concealer I'm using the e.l.f. Camo concealer, which I used in last week's video as well. It's like a white sort of shade, only because it can more colors and pigment is okay to come out from that. So I'm just going to use the brush and just put a little bit at the end. From that, I'm just going to place it on the base of my eyelid, like so, and then open my eye fully, and that creates kind of the shape that you are going for. And then you just trace it to where you want it to go. Just like so. Then you can let it dry and then go in with your second colour. So now we're going to go back in with our palette, and we're going in with just this colour here. It's got a little bit of shimmer in it, but not enough, just enough to kind of have a base. So just grabbing that and grabbing your brush, dive straight in with that colour, and you're going to pat it to everywhere that you have put that concealer. Like so. It kind of looks very similar to what it was before, but this one has a little bit of the shimmer in it. So next, to get the proper shimmer, I'm going in with this here, which is the e.l.f. It's just like a glitter eyeshadow, liquid eyeshadow. And once again, I'm going to grab a brush and use it similar to how we just did the cut crease, and just brush it on. And this turns into glitter. And that's just going on my lid, pretty much where we did the cut crease. Just like so. I'm just going to let that dry for a minute. So basically that is done with the green. So next we're going to go in with some eyeliner. So I'm just using the black e.l.f. black liquid liner, and we're just going right across the top. And on the lower lash line we're going to chuck on some white eyeliner. So this is the Maybelline Lasting Drama Light Liner, which is just a white crayon, and that is just going on the bottom waterline. So now we can put on our lash. Now for this one I have used just a bit of a dramatic one. Just got it here. And I'm just going to cut a little bit. We just cut a little bit at the end so that it fits my eye a little bit better. What I'm going to do is just put some eyelash adhesive on it. Over the top. I'm going to let that get a little bit dry. You don't want to put it on straight away because it won't be dry. Just going to quickly chuck on some mascara, like 1 or 2 coats. And now you're going to want to put it on your eye. Rightio. Next we're going to do purple. Ariel's bra that she wears, her seashells are purple, so we're going to do some purple. So once again, diving back in with our wonderful palette, we're going in with this dark purple here. All you're going to need is a brush. I just used an angle brush for this one. Dive into it, and you're putting that on the lower lash line. And to top it off, I went back in with a little bit of that glitter, and using the applicator, I just put it in the corner of my eye. Alright, so that's the eyes done, and now you can go back in and finish the rest of your face. I'm going to do some bronzer, which I'm just using the MAC bronzing powder in the shade Matte Bronze. Just bronzing. Then what I'm going to do is go back in with the translucent powder. Don't need much of it. Same brush. And what we're going to do, we're going to run from underneath where you have bronzed down. Again on the other side. Pretty straightforward and simple. Next we're going to go in and use some blush. So I have the Mecca Max Mecca Max Blush in the shade Chick Cheek. And that's just going on my cheeks, on my nose. Now we're going to go in with some highlighter, just using the e.l.f. white gold highlighter and a brush. That's just going So next we're going to go in and do our lips. And what better way to top it off than with Ariel's beautiful red hair. And for that, we are going to use red lipstick. So I have a red sort of lipstick pencil, and I'm going to use it to outline my lips. just very quickly outline them. Like so. Kind of got a purple tinge to it, to be honest, which I don't get. And now I'm going in with the OXX Matte Liquid Lip. I'm going to chuck on some setting spray, which I just have the MAC Prep and Prime setting spray. That is going all over. Let that dry. And we are done. So this is the final look. I'm so happy with the way that it turned out. I think it's really pretty. You could actually use this for a night out if you really wanted to. Unleash your inner Ariel. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, leave a thumbs up on this. Comment who is your favorite Disney character, and who knows, I may even follow on and do another one. Be sure to subscribe to my channel so you never miss out on another video. I post every single week. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.